I showed a couple of people today why I live in VS Code and use GitHub Copilot to build agents for Copilot Studio because it's far, far easier. To me, I want to build really, really fast. But also I was showing on LinkedIn how I've been speaking to product managers and product development teams about getting access to the emails and creating new assets within M365 as well. So what we can do is, I mentioned on LinkedIn that there's a great resource that has a list of all of these pre-built Microsoft hosted MCP servers that you can pull in. So here it is, it's the Microsoft MCP, nice and easy to get to. And you'll see in here, we can access things like Microsoft Foundry. We can see the types here as well. So these are remotes. These are the endpoints that we can connect to. If you want to hook these up, by the way, we can just click on install on VS Code, nice and easy. But also there's access to things like my calendar or create new emails or Microsoft Copilot. Or things like creating Word documents, access to the Microsoft Learn site. So you can bring in all of these resources so you're working in one space, meaning you don't have to leave here. So let me show you what I mean. So we can go in, we can write in a command and say show all installed MCP servers. These are the ones I've already got set up, including things like Work IQ. So I can ask about my meetings, my calendar, my documents I've access to, and then I have an agentic approach of bringing back all of that information. So if I start a new chat at the very top right here, I can say something like, ask Work IQ to tell me what meetings I had last week, and then create a brand new Word document for me. All right, so we're combining this prompt to go and talk to initially this Work IQ Copilot. So we can go into the configuration of this. This is basically how MCP servers are set up within VS Code. Nice and easy. But also you can see that we need to, very slowly by the looks, accept this URL for a second. Your tenant needs to be set up and enabled for this, by the way. If you're setting up the Work IQ MCP server, there's something for an admin to do as a one-off. But once your tenant is enabled, and it's within the Frontier program, then you can gain access to this. But it just means then I can stay in one place. I'm not having to traverse different screens or different windows to gain access to the information I need. So as a product manager, I can be sat within VS Code looking at the product that's being developed for me. And then I could say, well, what's in my calendar? Or can you create me a brand new document based on these assets that I'm seeing in front of me, just by using MCP servers, and it just shows you the power of using these MCP servers in order to access anything you want. So a lot of my customers are using things like Jira or Confluence, using those Atlassian products. But equally, there's MCP servers for anything. So if I wanted to bring in Salesforce information or Dynamics information, we could also do that within here as well. Now, I know this is running a little bit slow. I should have picked a different model. But here we go. We can see that the agent here is talking out to the Work IQ. It's asking the question, like, it's actually filled this out for me better than what I asked in the prompt. And then it said, oh, I found 20 meetings, and it's grabbing all the details for us. And then we can click allow here as well. And we can go and bring in all of that information into a new Word MCP server. So these MCP servers are deterministic. So that means that it's going to create it securely over in my OneDrive for Business site, and everything is just done for me. Also, if you are used to using things like Claude Code, there's also capabilities as well in here to bring in Claude Code, the agentic pieces, but utilize your consumption from a GitHub Copilot perspective as well. So we're bringing in all of those capabilities you might use from a different AI provider, all built in to GitHub Copilot. And of course, it's giving me a bit of a summary, and I can open SharePoint then, trust the links, and here's all of my meetings that I had last week. That's it for now. See you in the next one.